Neutrality is not the end goal. We don't want life to just be like this. Often when we're going deeper into this work, this is a phase we are met with, right? I had a client, he kind of experienced life very up and down, and that was great, right? But it was quite stressful. It was not an enjoyable experience. So we started doing shadow work. We started removing a lot of the stories around this. And what emerged was so many wonderful things, deep bliss, but also what emerged was a little bit of a neutrality. Okay. And what he had thought was that the neutrality is just what happens when you remove the stories, when you do the shadow. This is all shadow, and this is just what happens when we remove the shadow. But that wasn't actually true. This kind of neutrality of everything is just flat was also being generated by the mind, right? Just as this had been generated before, this was now being generated. And so what we did is we started to pierce through this and see the positive intentions underneath, but realize that this was a story too. So we started to notice the positive intentions were, oh, I don't have to be so attached to problems. I don't have to be in a worry state. Yet also, I don't have to be in a limited state. And so what he experienced and said was this vastness and acceptance of all of life. So what happens is he got that real lack of worry, that real deep peace. Yet he was able to experience the fullness of life. He's able to experience that sometimes you're just in that, whoa, I'm doing amazing. And sometimes not so good, but not to be creating worry and anxiety and stress around that. But just be able to almost go on a roller coaster. We don't have an attachment when we're on a roller coaster. We're just experiencing and enjoying life, right? We're experiencing the fullness of life. But we don't have to do that with stress and anxiety. We can do it with peace. Right? We can do it with real vast boundlessness. And yet we can experience the fullness as well.